Show everyone just how big of a What's Wrong with Wrestling fan you are by supporting the show on Patreon. You can get access to exclusive recaps that can't be seen or heard anywhere else, a follow from the show on Twitter, and you can even be a guest on the podcast. So look, we got 8 new supporters this week. So we want to thank Cody Masters, Sam Bazdar, William Coburn, Brian Reaney, Chase McNeil, Darth Keanu, I like that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Jeremy Fox, and Jacob Osamang.
Wow, that's a lot. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. And if I mispronounced your last names, which I'm sure I did, I apologize. So anyways, if you want to be like them, just go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. And also, we got a fan that bought a shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. Thank you to Nadir Thabita. I hope I said your last name right. He got his friend Mark Wilhorsky a kick-out spear pin repeat shirt. So,
nice.
Yeah. So, yes, once again, thank you to all of you, and let's start the show.
Let's do it.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. 1, 2, is this on?
Tonight, in your Cruiserweight Championship match with Enzo Amore, I want you to eat lightning and crap thunder.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
That's right. I'm here in studio, ready to kick ass and say names.
You gonna say names?
Yeah.
Man, your beard is humongous.
It really is.
I think you're more proud of it than I am.
Oh my God, it's so like luscious.
That's gonna be, I mean, I can't imagine what it's gonna look like when we go to Philly. Is it gonna be any bigger?
Is it gonna get like icicles? What's the over-under on me getting cavity searched at the airport?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd say most likely you will be, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, Joe's not here again.
Yeah, he's
He's not in studio.
I miss his musk.
You miss his musk?
Yeah.
And his scent?
And his scent.
What the hell was that?
What was that?
Oh my gosh, we didn't even play the game yet. You know what game?
What game?
Where in the world is
Joe Pisano.
Dallas, Texas, where it is colder than Chicago and New York right now.
Yeah, what is up with this?
Yeah, so is
This
Houston.
sucks.
So
Yeah.
is Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Houston was colder than Anchorage, Alaska. If you can wrap
Really?
your head around that, yeah.
Did you
Go home whether you're drunk.
did you drive on some ice today?
Luckily, no.
Oh, I drove on
missed.
some ice today. Yeah, that was fun.
How'd that go for
My
you?
car's destroyed.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's fine.
I mean, they shut down, like, there hasn't been school, like, at all, right?
No.
No,
But
nothing.
I was out today. I went to
Do
I went
things.
to Minute Maid Park and NRG Stadium today because there was multiple press conferences.
Yeah, there's a man around town.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did they interview you? It was for you, right?
It was for me.
It was it's our promotional tour for the Rumble, like going to
Exactly.
the Rumble.
Right.
Yeah.
And the Texans wanted to talk to me.
Yeah.
Because, they were like, look, you know how to fix wrestling. Can you fix the Texans?
Hey-o.
And I was like, no, actually,
Nope,
you're
sorry.
too far gone.
Yeah.
Sorry. So, yeah, let's talk about Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Well, it begins with Braun!
Yeah.
And
All right.
so, not bad so far.
Yeah.
We are
Promising.
we're reminded that Strowman, tried to murder Lesnar and Kane last week. And
Yes.
for all, as far as we know, he did murder Lesnar.
I'm pretty sure he did.
So,
Yeah.
he says he's going to become the new Universal Champion at the Royal Rumble, blah, blah, blah. But then out comes Kurt Angle with security,
Yep.
and he tells Braun that you could have killed someone. And then he tells him that he will not be in the triple threat match at the Royal Rumble because you're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we got to fire a lot of other people too.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Because
God.
like 17 people have tried to kill Braun.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Roman Reigns tried to murder Strowman last year, and he didn't even get suspended.
Yeah, what is up with that?
What a double standard.
Jesus.
I'm sure now they're going to take everyone from the Attitude Era that's in the Hall of Fame out of the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Because
Attempted murderers.
Asterisk.
Yeah.
Asterisk.
Seriously.
Remember when Stone Cold threw The Rock off of a 40-foot bridge?
You mean when The Rock did that to Stone Cold?
That's what I said. That's exactly what I said.
Did you?
Don't contradict
Why
me.
did I hear? Did I hear differently? Joe, what did you hear?
I think you did.
Are you
I
messing-
heard Macho Man threw Ultimate Warrior off of a bridge.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Dig it.
So anyways, wow, I forgot about that. That was
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
I know.
So Braun
Man,
gets...
too bad we're not recording this and we can find out what Eric really said.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to stop it and go, what the hell? We'll figure it out.
No hashtag check the tape.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, Braun gets escorted to the back by security, but then he beats all them up and says he's not leaving until everybody gets these hands, which is like, I guess, his new slogan or saying, which is just
if
not
that shirt's
cool.
at the Rumble, I'm buying it.
Really?
Get these hands.
Like as a joke,
kinda
though,
funny.
right?
As a joke.
Because like
Yeah.
it's not cool.
I don't know. I think I'd be pretty cool out at bars walking around in a shirt that says "Get these hands."
All right,
Okay.
if you say so.
But the problem I had with this segment is
Yeah.
they're escorting Braun out, and one of the security guards says something to him, and Braun does is like,
Yeah.
"What?"
He's like, you need to leave, and he puts his hand on Braun
And then it goes to commercial.
right after he beats them up. Oh no.
No, and then it comes back to commercial,
they're
and he's
still there.
walking again.
Yeah, it
and he
was-
turns around again, and then beats him up. It's like, oh, we don't have time for you to beat him up. We gotta go to commercial.
I think that was clearly a mistake where they were like, this segment went too long. We have to go to commercial right now.
Yeah,
And then when we come back, and then he beats
Yeah.
them up. So yeah.
it was a little silly.
So after he beats up the security, Booker T points out how stupid Kurt Angle is for firing Strowman after letting him in the arena.
Yeah,
Booker's like,
Right.
"Look, send him an email."
Yeah,
So I thought that was funny.
yeah.
that was funny. Yep.
But our first matchup is the rematch of Cesaro and Sheamus versus Titus Worldwide.
Yeah, because of that roll up, they need redemption.
And of course, Cesaro and Sheamus will obviously take this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Yeah.
they have it up. You know, they're about to hit Apollo Crews with their finisher when Jason Jordan's music hits and he walks out to the stage. The bar gets distracted and Apollo rolls up Sheamus for the win.
Mm-hmm.
Just like last week, except it's Apollo. And it's Sheamus again getting rolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So clearly, Sheamus is the weakest member of that team.
He is, yeah.
A roll up is like his Achilles heel.
Which could only mean that Cesaro's going to betray Sheamus and Sheamus is going to turn face.
Oh, Jesus.
Which there's really nothing worse than that.
No.
Like as bad as Sheamus is as a heel, he's a way worse face.
He really is.
'Cause, like,
Awful.
how could someone that looks like him be a good person?
Remember when he
Right.
was U.S. champion? He's like, yeah, America!
Oh, and he lost to Rusev.
He did.
That's how Rusev won the U.S. title for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
It was after Raw, and you could only watch it on the network.
Yeah.
That was when
yeah,
they were
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's when they would try to get you to go to the network right after Raw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
so the most important match is on the network?
Of course.
Okay. So anyways,
And nobody went.
nobody went. Seth Rollins then comes out, and he doesn't look too happy about what Jason did. He's like, why you? You're, what the hell, man? Why'd you do this? You're
Yeah.
just going to make them mad.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
whatever.
oh, you distracted. You're putting our opponents in a bad frame of mind. How dare you?
Yeah, stop playing
Right.
mind games. That's what bad guys do. You're not a bad guy, are you?
You're not trying to blackmail your dad,
Because I
are
haven't
you?
been a bad guy in like a year and a half.
Yeah.
So,
You can tell because I don't do anything cool anymore.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I know they're they want Rollins and Jordan to have conflict, but this is something that's really that Seth Rollins should not really give a shit about.
No. Not at all.
Like, oh, you cost them a win. Who cares?
Yeah. Good job.
Good job.
Yeah.
Right.
So then we go backstage where Braun Strowman finds Kurt Angle's office.
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden, Kurt Angle has chairs, tables, a lamp. You know, before it was just an office with a TV behind. You know,
Yeah, standing room only.
that was it.
Yeah.
Now
He must have gotten like a promotion or a raise or something.
Yeah, he probably
More things for me to kill.
Exactly.
We're giving you a promotion, Kurt. Oh, really? Like more money? No, we're giving you chairs in your office.
Well, finally, my back's killing me. Haven't you, like, especially how, we see Kurt Angle stand. It looks painful to be him.
Exactly. It looks painful for him to exist.
Yes. So he destroys Kurt's office, and then we go to another location where we see Kurt Hawkins eating with a bunch of random people.
Yeah.
It's like Kurt Hawkins and then, like, just with a bunch of random people.
Like the wrestlers don't want to hang around with him.
No.
Well, no, they already ate earlier because now they're getting ready for their match. He's like, oh, I got nothing tonight.
Right.
Guess I'll go eat some more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, you might say that Grand Metalik is there,
Yeah.
but he's included with those random people. He is a random person.
He really is.
So they're all eating, and then a guy runs up and screams, "Hey guys, Braun Strowman is coming! Braun Strowman is coming!" And then that guy runs away.
Yeah.
Like, no one else, though, runs away. The people are like, well, all right, I'm eating. So what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, what's he going to do? I'm eating.
What's he going to do, eat my food?
Yeah.
Oh, I better get out of here. No, they all just stay there. Like, I don't know. So Braun shows up. He flips all the tables, except for the one that he chokeslams Hawkins through.
Yeah.
And then he grabs a piece of cake from a guy that's frozen in fear.
Well, I really thought he was going to slam the cake into the guy's face.
Yeah.
But no, he did something better. He grabbed a piece of cake, took a bite, and left with it.
So now we know Braun...
It was...
Yeah.
It was funny.
Uh-huh.
I thought the guy was blind or something.
Yeah, well, he was... Yeah, I mean, it's just another crappy extra that doesn't know how to act. But
Yeah.
But he was... It was a funny moment, but really, like, funny is what we're going for right now in that whole thing?
Right. For Braun destroying everything.
He's literally destroying everything, but he's a face, but we laugh at him. I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I was confused. I'm like, I don't know how to react to this.
Like, he's being treated as a monster that destroys everything, but we should love him.
I'm not a good guy. I'm not a bad guy. I'm a monster.
I'm a Braun guy.
I'm a monster guy. Yeah.
Ay.
So next up, we have Tony Nese versus Cedric I Can't Stop Smiling Alexander.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Did he get his teeth whitened or something?
Oh my God.
He was so happy to show
This is what they did with John Cena and Roman Reigns, and now Cedric Alexander is just the guy that doesn't frown.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And also we have Enzo and Goldust ringside. Of course, Enzo cuts a promo before the match, and so does Goldust since Cedric Alexander can't talk for himself.
Nope.
Although Cedric does do the soft chant, but that only makes things worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I was going to say, you wonder why Goldust would hang around and linger around, but I guess it's a paycheck.
Sure. What else is Goldust going to do?
Retire.
No, he wants...
go away, maybe.
But why? He doesn't even... He barely ever wrestles. He has to show up and just be Goldust.
Yeah.
Just be the character that
He has to
been
paint
doing...
his face for 6 hours.
No,
Right.
I'm not blaming Goldust for making a living.
No.
I'm blaming the WWE for, why?
Yeah.
Be around?
Yeah. Well, and then they teased us with, oh shit, heel Goldust is back. No more jokes.
Yeah.
And then, that goes away. It lasted for 1 week.
He had a 2-week feud with R-Truth.
Yeah. And then he goes back to, I'm silly Goldust again.
If anything, he got rid of R-Truth. Because I don't think we've seen him since.
He beat R-Truth in a match, and that was it. And R-Truth died.
Yeah.
But no, you're right. He gets paid to paint his face.
Yeah.
That's,
That's up there with getting paid to eat chicken nuggets.
Well, he makes 6 figures for painting his face every week.
Yeah. And coming out and going, oh,
what?
Yeah.
So anyways, Cedric gets the win, and Tony Nese busts his nose open after falling on his face after taking the lumbar check.
Because he's an idiot.
I was like, oh shit, he sold that well. Oh, he actually fell on his fucking face. Ouch.
Yeah.
So next up, we go back in Kurt's office, and Kurt is telling a referee that he's going to have to call the police and tell them to bring the SWAT team. And then another referee runs in, and take a listen to this gold.
Oh, boy.
Give me a second. Let me unmute this. Stupid thing. It's always unmuted. All right, here we go. Take a listen to this.
Okay.
Kurt, I'm sorry. Braun's headed for the television production trucks. Come on.
Oh, God, they're worth $12 million.
Oh, God, they're worth $12 million.
I mean...
Really?
To the fans that only listen to our podcasts...
And don't even watch anymore?
Right. We've heard that from some of our fans.
Yeah.
Like, some fans, we've gotten them back into watching Raw, and then some fans are like, well, I don't need to watch Raw anymore. You need to watch this clip. You need to see Kurt Angle throw his hands up and be like, oh, God, it's worth $12 million. Like, it was so incredibly bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, these GM acting roles are bad as, but, like, when you give just the shittiest dialogue possible.
I mean, yeah.
I cannot stop laughing. Like, the video I posted online was legit. I can't not laugh every time I hear that or see it. It's just that funny.
They're worth $12 million.
It's winning an award later, and I don't know if it's best or worst comment. We'll see.
It was a tough call.
Yeah.
Is it the best or the worst or both?
Right.
Yeah.
Tune in later.
Oh, God, it's worth 12. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it's so bad. So... we then go to commercial. So we go to commercial with them like running out of the room like we got to get to the production trucks. 5 minutes of commercials. When we come back, Braun's just now arriving to the production truck. So how did the ref know he was heading? Was Braun was eating more cake and he just yells, "Now I'm going to the production truck." And then the ref had time to warn Kurt. And then a whole 5 minutes, and Braun's just showing up to the production truck.
Where is he?
So Braun gets in, and this was really the worst part because up until now, Braun's destroyed everything he's seen.
Yeah.
So he goes in the actual production truck, where Kevin Dunn's in there, a whole bunch of people in there. They run out, and then he threatens to destroy it. He's like, "Which one of these buttons turns off Monday Night Raw?" But then he doesn't touch anything because it's actually the production truck. So if he did break anything, that'd be an issue. Yeah. So he just has to go in there.
And this is the perfect time for him to do the thing we've always talked about.
Yes.
I'm finished with you.
I'm finished with you.
God.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we'll be happy to.
He's in there, and he can't touch anything, so he just threatens to break it, but he doesn't. So he leaves, and then he disengages the tractor from the truck off camera because that would be ridiculous to show.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous, right?
Yeah. And then he starts to lift the truck like he's going to flip the truck. And then Kurt runs up, and he tells Braun that he called the cops. But Braun flips the truck anyway.
Yeah.
So he went from flipping an ambulance, which weighs a couple tons, to flipping this truck, which clearly weighs even more.
So let me get this straight.
There was even a camera. There was a camera angle from the truck's point of view. What the fuck? The truck's point of view. When it was being flipped, they showed for 2 seconds the truck's point of view. As if, the truck's windshield is a camera.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
The truck has feelings. Yes.
So let me break this down to its absolute core. Braun can flip an ambulance.
Yep.
Can flip a Mack truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't kick out of an F5.
And as Josh
or a spear.
and as Josh Reese pointed out, struggles to body slam Big Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that's the funniest thing.
Yes, exactly.
He can lift 5 tons. But oh fuck, Big Show.
Jesus.
I don't know. Like, all right.
We're going to get into it in trivia later. Just how absolutely ridiculous him flipping that truck is.
Okay.
Okay.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
So anyways, Braun then comes out to the stage and he heads for the announce team. They all get up. Booker T pushes Cole to the floor so that Booker can run away.
That was so
That
good.
was good. That was a nice.
That was almost best move.
Yeah.
That was a good heel moment for Booker T.
Yeah.
Or face moment, depending on how you look at it.
Exactly.
So
Right.
Strowman then picks Cole by his waistband and starts to carry him
Like a baby.
I'm gonna rape you!
Yeah.
Remember Heidenreich?
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna be much worse.
And then he
Much
tries
worse.
to pick up Cole,
yeah.
who's $180, and
If
he's
that.
struggling to get him picked up the way he wanted.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I guess you just depleted all your energy
Uh-huh.
flipping that truck.
Right.
And Cole's like still on the headset. You can still hear him. So he's like, no, don't, no. It's just like,
Yeah.
So anyways, Kurt Angle runs out with more security. I don't know if it's the same ones that Braun beat up. I didn't pay attention. But he tells Braun that Stephanie McMahon just called and she rehired you. I called off the cops and you're back in the triple threat match again. So you don't have to murder Michael Cole.
You can if you
You
want.
couldn't have told them this after he killed Cole.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Like at that point, I was hoping that, you know, this was like when Brock F5'd Michael Cole, and Michael Cole was out for at least a week. It might have been 2 weeks.
A couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Braun raises his arms in victory, but then he grabs Cole again, and he was on the stage, so I thought he like might slam Cole through the wall,
Yeah.
or something cool like that. But he throws him off the stage.
And he's caught by 17 security guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the
Why
worst.
does it look like you're hurt? Why?
It's the worst fall ever. They slowly fall to the ground. And even Cole, like when he lands on the security guys, he's just looking like, are we ready to fall? Okay. Oh. It was
no.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
It looked horrible.
It really did.
Like, Joe, you're like, yeah, why is he passed out right now? He did not even get hit at all. Like he doesn't even have a scratch on him.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Nothing.
Jeez.
Why is he out?
Like there was I saw an
I may be out.
I saw a clip back when Raw used to have you know, celebrity hosts or whatever, and
Oh,
they
that's
had
something.
Jeremy Piven and then
Ken Jeong.
yeah, Ken
Yes.
Jeong and John Cena throws Ken off the, you know, out of the ring and like onto a couple other wrestlers.
Yeah.
But they actually drop him, so Ken actually hits his head.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh God, but like,
I think that's why they're like extra double, you know, sure about
yeah,
throwing people now because they don't want something like that to happen.
right. But
Oh,
like,
please. Like,
but-
Michael Cole can't take a bump.
well, yeah, like Jonathan Stewart took an AA and like Cena didn't soften that,
That's true.
you know?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
but A's aren't really that bad. That's the funny part.
they're not, but it's a legitimate, you know, he took a bump.
Yeah, it's an actual move.
Yeah. It's an attitude adjustment is what it is.
Yeah.
So after the commercial, Tom Phillips replaces Cole on the announce team, even though that fall did not look convincing at all.
No, I guess Michael Cole just wanted to take a break.
But then they did the Mixed Match Challenge the next night, and Michael Cole was on commentary.
Yeah, and he was fine.
And he was completely fine.
Yeah.
Ay.
Okay. So next up we have Asuka versus Nia Jax, and
No one's ready for Asuka?
well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw this match in NXT. This time Nia hits a full-on power bomb, like a full-on power bomb.
Well, that was
She
cool.
did not soften it. She dropped Asuka, from the top. It looked really good.
Yeah.
But it really tired Nia out. Because she falls to the ground. She takes too long to go for the cover, but Asuka kicks out.
Yeah.
At least they did that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I get it. Asuka's undefeated. She's going to stay undefeated so she could kick out of a power bomb. But at least, you know, take a few seconds to go for the cover so that you can give her a good reason as to why she kicked out. Or
Yeah,
something,
exactly.
You know? So Nia later hurts her leg after Asuka kicked her, and then she falls between the steel steps and the ring post. And she's like, my leg. Like, I don't know.
My neck hurt. My
I don't
back
know what
hurt.
that was, but Nia makes it back into the ring, but fell down twice after trying to stand on her leg, and the acting was horrid there.
Yeah.
She stands up and
It's like one of those.
that's
Like,
exactly what she did. Oh! It was like, God. It looks like she fainted, like, just like, you know, like, because she saw something bad, like, oh, no! It did not look like she fell down because her leg hurt.
Because she's a monster.
So Asuka gets the win due to match stoppage because Nia can't continue. And then after the match, Alexa comes out to check on her best friend. And then there's a backstage segment after the commercial with Alexa apologizing to Nia for getting her involved with Asuka. But then Enzo walks in and tells Alexa, I got this. But Alexa doesn't want to leave, but then Nia tells her, Alexa, Enzo's got this. So then
she says she's called her Bliss.
Yeah, Bliss. He's got this.
He's got this.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to do.
He's going to massage me in parts that you can't.
Yeah. Well, he could, but...
Well, she would kind of like, you know, like quicksand? Yeah. So, anyway. Back in Kurt's destroyed office.
Oh.
Why is he still in there? But whatever. Jason Jordan walks in and he thanks his daddy for giving him an opportunity at the tag titles.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. And then he suggests that Seth Rollins take on Finn Balor tonight, and Kurt grants his wish.
And Seth's like, thanks, asshole.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the Revival versus two jobbers. Spoiler alert, the Revival wins.
Yep.
So dumb. What a waste.
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Can we get them back in the title hunt, please?
No.
Now?
Probably not.
Well, they beat those jobbers, so that should lead to nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Booker T, during the match, called them Dash and Wilder, even though that's just one person in the Revival, Dash Wilder.
Oh, yeah, man, Dash and Wilder.
He's like, oh, Dash and Wilder, the two top superstars in the tag team division.
Damn it, Booker.
And then after the match, Dash and Dawson take a shit on the WWE legends.
Yeah.
Meaning they're getting their asses kicked by some old guys next week.
Probably.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's like Stone Cold, though, so at least you could justify it that way. Like, well, at least they got their asses kicked by Stone Cold.
At one of the takeovers, the fans were chanting, which one's Dash? Which one's Wilder?
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
That's good.
Or which one's Dawson?
Yeah,
I did.
You just did
I
it.
did a booker.
You just did a booker. We coming for you, Wilder. Anyways, next up we have Elias cutting a guitar promo on John Cena.
Oh.
And he says he's going to eliminate John Cena at the Royal Rumble since Samoa Joe is injured and he can't anymore.
Yeah.
So that's.
I was really hoping it'd be Samoa Joe versus Cena at WrestleMania. I hope that can still happen.
I think either way, that was going to be Cena's feud before WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's the case now with Elias. Cena's not fighting Elias at Mania. You know, Cena's fighting Taker at Mania. We're going to find this out next week.
Okay.
Probably.
You know? But yeah, so Cena would have beaten Samoa Joe before Mania to fight Taker.
Yeah.
And Samoa Joe would
Maybe
be
it'll
lost.
be Taker versus Angle.
Taker versus Angle? Yeah.
Oy.
So anyways, Elias then introduces the Miztourage for the second week in a row, and then he disappears for the second week in a row.
Yeah. He's the opening act for the Miztourage.
Literally just he's gone.
Yeah.
Just bye-bye.
He crawls under the ring and stays there
Yeah. Right.
the whole time.
Writing songs.
Yeah.
writing songs. Yeah.
By the way, so this is just reminded me because I said he crawled under the ring, but I was watching this interview with Hornswoggle from those You Shoot videos, and he said when they revealed that he was Vince's son, apparently whenever he comes from under the ring, he's there before anyone gets in the building.
Yeah.
And he like plays his PSP. He has a radio. Like we were debating this a month or two ago about like what do they do?
Oh yeah.
But like just like when Kane did it a few months ago, and he had to be under the ring for the whole show and then come out at the very end. Like that's what Hornswoggle had to do when he was revealed to be Vince's son.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, under the ring for like 4 or 5 hours.
Jesus.
Crazy. So anyways, next up we have Roman Reigns versus Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel in a handicap match. And Miz cuts a promo saying the IC title will be his once again next week. Mm-hmm. And he's probably right. Mm-hmm. But anyways, Roman spears Curtis Axel and pins him for the win, as if there was any doubt.
Yeah.
Right.
Meh.
So next up we have Sasha Banks versus Sonya Deville with Mickey, Bailey, Mandy, and Paige all ringside.
The same basically thing we've seen
a
few weeks now.
And
I was kind of surprised to see Paige out there.
Yeah.
Right after Protocol.
Right. Yeah, and they didn't say anything about that. We'll get a news because they had an interview with Paige like on the website, but
yeah, because that's a good place to announce stuff.
Right. So it's I don't know. So we'll see. But anyways, this match only lasted a few minutes. It ended with Sasha jumping off the second rope and Sonya kicking her in the stomach and then pinning her for the win. A kick.
That's it. Finisher.
A kick to the stomach.
Hey, don't ever underestimate those.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why Stone Cold did the stunner. He should have just kicked him in the stomach and then pinned.
And then pin.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's
Done.
it. Don't even waste your time.
Yeah.
I'll drop you on that stack of stomach you call a gut. I don't know.
That stack of abs you call a gut.
Exactly. So then we go backstage where Seth Rollins bitches to Jason Jordan. He's like, "You're my teammate, not my spokesman." And Jordan's like, "Fine, we'll call off the match." And he's like, "Well, no, don't do that."
No, don't. Wait, that's an option?
Yeah. Jason says, "All right," and then he walks away. Dun, dun, dun. I guess. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I was busy not caring.
Right. Next up, Woken Matt Hardy defeats Heath Slater in a few minutes after hitting the twist of fate.
Yeah.
No Bray Wyatt.
And other things we don't care about.
Yeah. No Bray Wyatt. Like, they did not advance the storyline.
No.
Nothing.
Like.
Nothing. I'm nothing at all.
Nothing. Exactly. That's Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
So next up, they announce, even though ESPN broke the story, they announced that Bill Goldberg will headline the Hall of Fame this year, which we've known for since pretty much the day he lost to Lesnar at Mania.
Basically, yes.
Like right after that, it's like, all right, he's going to the Hall of Fame next year.
Yeah.
So we watched a video package of his career, and ESPN broke the story, but then they show all the other websites that publish this as well.
Yeah.
CBS Sports, Bleacher Report, Business Wire, The Sun, IGN, Sky Sports, and Yahoo.
Yeah.
Wow.
How many checks did they write that day?
Exactly.
Did CBS Sports really post it? Because that's stupid.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they showed the picture with the article. They showed every article.
Yeah.
Like, they took
Like, we're going to pause the
that.
TV and take the time to read each one.
Right. Yeah. It's just like for them to be like, look how everyone cares about this.
Everyone cares.
Everyone cares.
That's
We're
like the
everywhere.
Spider-Man beat the bad guy in New York.
Yep.
At the end of the movie, like, why are you reporting fake news?
Exactly. Yeah, that is fake news. Like that's exactly what it is.
Kind of the epitome of it.
Yes. So next up, we have the main event of Raw: Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins with Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Jason Jordan ringside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I'm not exactly sure why, but I guess we'll find out maybe next week or in the coming weeks. But The ref botched a pinfall count in this match after Rollins went for a frog splash. Finn put his knees up and went for a pin. The entire arena thought Balor won the match because the ref fucked up, and I thought that was just a real, like, a straight up botch at first.
Yeah.
Until later we find out that he did it on purpose, but the entire arena thought Balor won. So after that, Cesaro and Sheamus come out to attack Jason Jordan, but Jordan ducks. He ducks both of them, and then so Sheamus hits Gallows, and then the Bar and the Club fight outside the ring until Balor leaps onto all four of them. And then back in the ring, Balor runs the ropes, but is tripped by Jason Jordan. So with Finn starting to get up, Rollins does the impossible. We never thought we'd see it again. But
literally a shock.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Yes.
Seth fucking Rollins hits Finn Balor with the curb stomp.
Yes.
Talk about out of nowhere.
Oh, completely out of nowhere.
Was not expecting it at all. It was so good.
And it was glorious.
Glorious.
And just the way Finn sold it so well. It was done so perfectly.
It was beautiful.
And of course, this gives Seth the win. Because you don't kick out of a curb stomp. You just don't.
You don't. It don't happen.
No. You can kick out of like a pedigree.
Yeah.
Because...
Or a twist around knee to the face.
A twist around knee to the face.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you don't kick out.
Deadly.
You don't kick out of a curb stomp.
Yeah.
By the way, Corey Graves called it a blackout because that's what they called it in NXT. Turns out it wasn't the move that was so bad this whole time.
No,
it was just the name of the move.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Yeah. Right.
So I guess they're going to call it the blackout now. I'm still calling it the curb stomp. Quite frankly, I don't really give a shit what you call it as long as you let him do it.
Why did they change the name a year ago? Just let him keep doing it.
Right. Well, at the time, Seth Rollins was the champion, and he said in an interview that Vince didn't want, his WWE champion doing that move so that kids don't do it.
Yeah.
As if he ever had a problem with the tombstone.
Yeah.
Drilling your friend's head into the ground.
Right.
Like that will paralyze someone.
Yes. It almost paralyzed one of the hosts.
All of these moves are dangerous for children to do to each other.
Yeah.
They are. So, yeah, but whatever. Hopefully it's back for good. Seth tweeted afterwards a picture of him doing it and said, nice, it was like, nice to see you again, old friend, or something like that. So,
hello, old friend.
Yeah, hello. Hopefully it's here to stay. So they then show the replay of the referee botching the count, and then we see Seth's reaction to it. So they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Or else they wouldn't have done all of that.
Yeah.
And then the show ends with Finn Balor really selling the effects of the curb stomp. And I think the reason they did that is maybe this will be what causes Finn Balor to turn heel. Like, he seems so, like, rocked by it at the end. Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah? Oh, really, Seth? Okay, motherfucker. All right, let's go, bitch.
It's go time.
It's go time.
Yeah.
Or at least get more intense.
Yeah.
But I hope,
You want him to go camping?
Yeah, I want him to go camping.
Because then he'll be intense.
Punch him.
Yeah.
Punch him.
I can kick him. I'm going to... Get back here.
Sick him, Andrew. Sick him.
But no, I really want to see, a heel Finn Balor.
Yeah,
that'd be
I really
good.
do.
Just a cocky asshole.
Yeah. Wasn't he heel when he was in the Bullet Club?
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Bullet Club's the heel stable.
That's true.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But like a cool heel stable.
Right.
Yeah.
So, by the way, when I saw Seth Rollins hit the curb stomp, I immediately thought of the Titanic song. Because, like, there's a lot of videos like that. Like, there's a recent one of when the Vikings had their miracle play to win last week against the Saints. Like, they put the Titanic song to it.
Yeah.
So when he hit the curb song, like, that's how I felt. I was like, near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the curb stomp will return.
Yes.
So, yeah, I put the...
we always believed.
I put the Titanic song to the curb stomp. If you haven't checked it out, go on, at Wrong Wrestling Twitter or Facebook.
Anything we're on, and it'll be
and
there.
You can see it.
Yeah.
So that's how Raw ends, with Finn Balor like, oh, Jesus, where the fuck am I?
Oh, man, what's going on?
This was also the highest rated episode of Raw since the night after SummerSlam.
Wow.
Averaging 3.25 million viewers, with the spike coming in the first hour during Braun's destruction.
Well, people like to see that stuff.
Yeah. So there you go.
I know I do.
Although you think they'd have to be even better next week, because they're literally just stacking the cards.
Yeah.
I mean, like, next week's almost bigger than WrestleMania.
It really is.
Because everyone will be there.
Well, not everyone.
But, like, more than
almost
like more than WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that's
true. That's true.
So, like, it's kind of bigger than WrestleMania in a way.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But on to SmackDown Live, which for the first time in months, the show does not start with like a promo.
Yeah.
And, like, it's just, I don't know, it's a nice change of pace for once.
Yeah.
Because almost every week it's Daniel Bryan doing the yes chants. Mm-hmm. And it's, I'm glad they took a week off of the Shane, Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn feud.
It needed it.
Because it was getting so tiring.
Needed a break.
It's going on for so long. I mean, this Kevin Owens and Shane has been going on since, like, July.
Yeah.
Since, like, his first feud with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
It's been going on for so long, and it's not getting anywhere.
Oh.
And I guess something will happen. Like, there will be some match at Mania, but what would the match at Mania be? We've already seen, like, every type of match between these people.
Yeah.
Unless Daniel Bryan wrestles.
Yeah.
But but fool me once, shame on me. I fell for that last year because I thought Miz was fighting Daniel Bryan.
I really did too. They hyped the shit out of it. They plugged it so hard. They set up everything.
Yeah. But I'm not falling for it this time.
No.
So I'm glad they took a week off because they really needed it. Mm-hmm. So it starts off.
We're all going to fall for it, by the way.
Yeah, we are.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So, SmackDown starts with Xavier Woods versus Jinder Mahal to see who moves on to the finals for the U.S. Championship tournament at the Rumble. Oh, wait. I mean, the finals next week on SmackDown. Oh, wait. Maybe not.
Tonight on SmackDown.
Yeah. But maybe they needed more room on the 4-hour card. So there's 2 Rumbles, so that's an hour each, right?
Yeah.
And then just
plus
2 more hours for the rest
WWE title match.
Yes.
The Universal title match.
Right. So that's another hour, 45 minutes.
Both title matches are almost a triple threat.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's 3 hours right there.
Yeah.
And then I guess both tag titles are up. So there you go. That's 4 hours.
There it is.
Boom.
That's the show.
And then 2 hours of pre-show.
God.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Can't forget that, Andrew.
Where Mojo and Zack Ryder fight again.
Of course.
Book it. You can bet your ass that's happening right now.
Oh, come on. Easily.
Bet your ass. So, before this matchup, the New Day has their own sort of State of the Union address. Mm-hmm. To crap on Xavier's opponent, which basically guarantees you that Xavier's losing.
Yes, exactly.
It's like, hey, this is what I'd do if I was U.S. champ, but I'm not going to be U.S. champ, so let's do it now.
This makes no sense.
So take a listen to what they say.
The self-proclaimed modern-day
That was good.
Look, it had to be done.
Yeah.
I guess.
If you've seen Christmas Vacation, it reminded me a lot of that. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. They also have a podium in the ring along with pancakes.
Yeah.
And they say that Jinder Mahal hates freedom as well as the Home Alone movies.
Okay.
Because it's un-American to hate Home Alone.
Oh,
You know?
sure.
Didn't you know that?
It's great.
Even Lost in New York?
Yes. I like that. I actually like that one better.
Yeah, it was a little bit better.
Especially, well, I mean, it's been a while. I'd have to watch it again, but that one was cool. Harry,
Only because
I've reached the top. Ah! That's my favorite.
only
part.
because of the Talk Boy.
Right.
I had one of those.
Who didn't?
Did you have one?
No.
Andrew didn't.
Yeah. So, anyways, the Singh brothers onto the match now. The Singh brothers try to distract Woods, so Biggie and Kofi chase them to the back, so they're all gone.
Oh.
Ow.
Ow.
Ow. Xavier goes for his elbow drop, but Mahal moves out of the way. He then throws Woods into the bottom rope. Kind of like if you remember when Enzo got injured for real.
Yes.
Yeah.
But this was...
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, this was like, planned, so that was good. And then he hits the Kalash to pick up the win.
Yes.
Yep.
Did anyone really think Xavier was moving on?
Apparently a lot of people on Twitter were upset about it, and it was like, if you're upset about this,
Yeah.
like if you actually thought Xavier had a chance, then
Yeah.
you're going to be upset when Roman wins when Roman beats Lesnar at Mania.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's happening. You might as well...
I think we're all under the impression here that when they do finally decide to break up the New Day, I mean, if it ever happens,
Right.
I think Xavier Woods will be the cream of the crop. I think he'll rise to the top.
Yeah. Because
Big E's just another big guy.
He's funny, though.
And Kofi's been there too long. He would have made it by
But
now.
Xavier's the one that has everything. He can talk the best, and he wrestles, and his wrestling is very good.
Yep.
Yeah, his wrestling's really good.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. So next up, we watched Baron Corbin cut a promo on the Royal Rumble, and this is like throughout the whole night we see multiple wrestlers doing this, and they're like holding a camera phone and talking into that.
Yeah,
For some reason, it just looks stupid, and
They wanted to make it look viral.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because like
whatever
Corbin's,
that-
I saw Corbin's on Twitter before SmackDown.
Yeah.
So like this was already on Twitter, but it was very lame. He just says he's gonna win the Rumble and main event WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Every week he says this, I'm just gonna laugh. So I guess I'm gonna laugh one more time.
Yeah.
Because he'll do it again next week.
Chuck it up.
Next up, Renee Young interviews AJ Styles backstage, and he says he's going to refer to Kevin and Sammy as Cammy from now on. And then he says...
You're better than that, AJ.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Right.
And then he says the thought of them being co-WWE champions makes him sick. So he's going to do his best to retain.
Okay.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
Yep.
Next up, we then watch the women's SmackDown superstars cut Rumble promos, and they just show them all of them back to back.
Yeah.
It starts with Carmella, Liv Morgan, the Riot, the rest of the Riot Squad, each separately doing their own. Lana, Tamina,
Yeah.
all of them. And most of them were bad.
There was nothing that happened on SmackDown outside of that U.S. title tournament.
No.
Nothing.
Nope.
Literally nothing.
Yeah.
Like all these other segments were just shitty and pointless.
Yeah,
Which
totally.
is all shit filler.
Yeah.
So next up, U.S. title tournament. Bobby Roode versus Mojo Rawley to decide who faces Jinder Mahal.
Uh-huh. And immediately you're thinking, well, there's a bad guy already in the finals.
Of course.
So, of course, Mojo has to win, right? No.
If Mojo would have beaten Bobby Roode, that would have been the end of Bobby Roode's career.
Yeah.
He would have been a backstage manager next week.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But Mojo does dominate most of the match, but the Glorious One gets the win after hitting the Glorious DDT.
Ooh.
He did.
And then right after the match, the Singh brothers attack Rude for about 30 seconds and then run away. Like, let's get out of here. And then Mahal appears on the stage and says he'll be the next United States champion. Rude grabs the mic and invites Mahal to have the final match tonight.
Because he is in charge of this?
Right. But Mahal, of course, declines. However... Daniel Bryan comes out and announces that they will indeed have the match tonight since there's nothing else going on.
Since we got nothing else to do.
And also since the match got kicked off the Royal Rumble pay-per-view.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So next up, we watch a Randy Orton blog promo or vlog or whatever.
Yeah.
And the Viper says that he will win the Rumble for the third time and main event WrestleMania. Oh, God, please, no.
No. Don't you dare.
And everyone says main event, even though we all know that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
That will not be the main event.
No.
It's either going to be, Roman Lesnar or more likely Taker Cena.
Yeah.
So. Next up,
It'll be one of the many.
It'll be one of the 5 main events.
Yes.
At WrestleMania. The first match of WrestleMania is the main event.
Yep.
So next up, we have Charlotte, Becky, and Naomi versus the Riot Squad. And in case you're wondering, no, this wasn't last week or the week before that or the week before that or November. It wasn't. No, this is January. And this is the rubber match.
Rubber.
Yeah. I thought last week was the rubber match, but no, this week's the rubber match.
This week.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is the last one.
It's hard to keep up, but
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, you're being ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
You should be.
So Ruby kicks Naomi while the ref is distracted, and then Liv Morgan hits Naomi with her finisher to pick up the win. Riot Squad! Riot Squad wins again.
Hashtag Riot Squad.
Yeah.
Those ladies know how to win and stuff.
Man, they do. They're just so good.
I know. They're so amazing.
If the Riot Squad wins, we riot.
Sure.
Backstage, Dasha Fuentes interviews the Usos, who then get jumped from behind by Benjamin and Gable.
When you talk about this segment, I think of something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable save us from a terrible Usos promo.
Right.
Yeah. They're just like, oh, this is bad. We should just beat him up here.
Yeah.
And they did.
And
thanks, Us.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
Next up, we watch Nakamura's Rumble vlog, and I don't know what he said, but I'm sure it was great. I'm sure it was great.
Sure, it was great.
The only thing I understood at the end was when he was "Let's Rumble."
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
hey, remember when Stone Cold was in the Rumble and you knew he was the favorite to win. You pretty much knew he was going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he used to cut, vlog promos with his phone?
It doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win the Royal Rumble. Phone. So stupid. So next up, we have the Fashion Files straight to DVD segment, and a straight to video, and Rusev and Aiden. What is it now? Like when you could buy it on the digitally?
Oh, on demand.
On demand. Fashion Files on demand.
Yeah.
Rusev and Aiden English challenged Breezango to a rematch for next week, but Fandango tells them that the Ascension will be fighting them.
Okay.
And that's it.
The end.
Awesome.
So we're not missing anything by not watching this online.
Nothing. You're missing absolutely nothing.
Good. Good to
Nope.
know.
So next up, we have the main event, Bobby Roode versus Jinder Mahal for the U.S. Championship with the Singh brothers banned from ringside.
Oh, man.
But Shane and Daniel Bryan are out there.
Yeah.
Which made me think that Kevin and Sammy would come out and fuck this up or something.
You would think that.
But the Singh brothers should take a page from Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn's been banned from ringside, but he comes out anyway.
He knows how to do it.
And he doesn't get suspended.
No.
He doesn't get Kevin Owens DQ'd.
Nope.
He just fucking does it.
Yeah. He does what he wants. He's a grown-ass man.
Exactly. Well, banned from ringside? Oh, I can't.
Oh, banned from
They
ringside.
should be like, oh, you're banned from ringside, and we're going to handcuff you to this pole so that you can't leave.
Yeah, we're gonna put you in a cage, and will do it.
A Shark Tank.
Ooh,
There you go.
yeah.
Ooh.
The show with Mark Cuban, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put you inside that show.
So,
We're gonna put you inside Mark Cuban.
so this was a pretty average match. Like, nothing really interesting happened.
Yeah. No.
But, hey, at least Bobby Roode became the U.S. champion.
Yeah.
And new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finally.
And temporary.
Right.
Yeah.
Shane and Daniel get in the ring and hand Roode his new title as SmackDown goes off the air.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hopefully they're, doing this the right way. Starts with the U.S. title and then works his way up.
Yeah, to Money in the Bank. I wouldn't mind seeing him win Money in the Bank.
If he was a heel winning Money in the Bank, it'd be great.
Would it be great? Or would it be
Gorgeous.
exactly.
Gorgeous.
That's
I am so
exactly.
gorgeous. I am so gorgeous. I am so gorgeous. And I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty.
Don't we have awards?
Well, yeah, but before we get to awards,
Yeah.
they had the mixed match challenge after SmackDown, and it was on Facebook Watch
Yes.
with like 125,000
People
viewers.
watching, yeah.
People watch. I watched it live.
Yeah, I saw you were on there.
I was because there was comments. I was commenting during it.
You were plugging the podcast.
I was plugging the podcast. But the most interesting thing about it was that Sami Zayn and Becky were also live, like posting.
but
during
not
it,
like
and that was kinda
interacting
funny.
with anyone.
No, they were just kind of like making jokes.
Yeah.
So we had Finn Balor and Sasha Banks versus Nakamura and Natalya. And Sasha made Natalya tap, so Balor and Banks move on.
Yeah.
I thought
And
it
a
was
huge upset.
a huge upset. Yeah, Natalya loses. Balor and Banks did the too sweet a couple times. I thought that was kind of cool. There was a cool exchange between Sasha and Nakamura where Sasha dove out of the ring to jump on Natalya, but Nakamura caught her.
Yeah.
And then like Nakamura did his, thing with his hands.
His thing where he's like, "Gig."
But then Sasha jumped over him and then, hit Natalya. And then she did the, Nakamura gig thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. What the fuck do you call that? But
that's about it. That's what you call it.
yeah. But that's the one interesting thing about this Mixed Match Challenge is just to see the women and male superstars interact with each other because they never do on Raw.
No, they never do.
I mean,
I thought the whole point of this was the women and men would just wrestle each other. There's no force tag.
No, come on, Joe.
Come on now.
I really did.
Of course not.
No.
To empower women.
No, you can't do that. It's offensive.
Yeah, come on, Joe.
It's offensive.
Get your head in the game.
Come on, Joe.
Yeah.
Son of a.
And then after the Mixed Match Challenge, they did 205 Live. And then after 205 Live, they had a dark match. So if you're on the East Coast, you left at midnight if you stayed for all this. They had 2 dark matches.
Yeah.
Because Mixed Match Challenge ends at 10:30. Then they do 205 Live till 11:30. And then they had 2 dark matches. You're leaving at midnight.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
Damn.
That's a lot of stuff to handle.
So I know, Eric, you saw AJ Styles hitting Rusev with a stunner.
Yes.
Take your phone off vibrate.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Joe, did you see Styles hitting Rusev with a stunner?
Did I see it?
Yeah. There's a video on.
No.
So that was the dark match. That was the final dark match. It was a rumble.
What?
Huh?
Yeah. It was a rumble match. It was like a battle
online?
royal. No, well,
Like an
you could
over the
see,
top.
like fans recorded it, but it was an over the top rumble with AJ Styles winning after hitting Rusev with a stunner. But here's the crazier part. It was called the KFC Colonel Rumble, with the winner becoming the new Colonel Sanders. Since Dolph Ziggler's
AJ
gone.
Styles?
Since Ziggler's gone. So AJ Styles won the KFC Colonel Rumble.
So we're going to see KFC promos with Dolph Ziggler.
Yes.
Come to WWE, they said.
Meaning like
it'd be fun, they said.
And also the Titantron had like KFC Rumble and a bunch of KFC logos. So they filmed this, and we're gonna see this like next week, like in between commercial breaks. Or maybe not next week, maybe in a couple weeks. But the point is, we're gonna see this eventually. But like. He hit Rusev with the stunner. Rusev fell on his back, but then got back up and then just jumped over the ropes.
Yeah.
Like, it was complete oversell, but it was funny.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we'll see that, soon. So.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Then after SmackDown went off the air on the USA Network, they played the top 25 moments in the history of Monday Night Raw, which apparently already aired on the network.
Yes.
But here's the top 5. And this was fan voting.
Yeah.
So
I think you should mention top, like, number 6 in case.
I will later. All right. I will after. Number 5 was Stone Cold stunning Vince for the first time.
Sure.
Number 4 was Chris Jericho's debut. Number 3 was Occupy Raw with Daniel Bryan.
No.
Now, it's hard to argue this because it's fan voting, but yeah, I don't agree with that. Not at all.
Yeah.
Number 2 is CM Punk's Pipe Bomb, which
that's good.
Is funny that it's number 2 when they let it be number 2.
Who puts it down? WWE?
Yeah.
Wow, they put him at 2.
Yeah. Well, it's all fan voting, but just, the fact that that's number 2 it's just funny.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I don't think that should be a top moment in the history of Raw because CM Punk, they basically did that to get CM Punk over with the fans like us that are pissed at WWE. Because how is that a top moment in Raw when it's CM Punk talking about how shitty WWE is?
Well,
how is that a top moment for them? Like, it's a top moment for fans that are pissed off at a PG product and, that stuff, but I just think that's kind of funny. But
well, I mean, if you look at what number 6 is, and then you're like,
So, anyways, number 1 is the Stone Cold beer truck when he sprayed The Rock and Vince and Shane with the beer truck.
It was good.
But I'd have one of these in my top 5, but we'll get to that in a second. But number 6, and again, this is fan voting.
Yes,
and this just goes to show you that WWE has actually fooled the fans into caring about Roman Reigns, because number 6 is the fans booing Roman the night after Mania for beating Taker.
Yeah.
That's number 6. The fans, we see that every week.
Yeah,
every week the fans boo Roman.
Well, on the other hand,
this is one of the best moments in Monday Night Raw. Him standing there while they boo.
On the other hand, the number 6 moment was the fans saying, "Fuck you, Roman," over and over and over again.
Well, they didn't play that part.
Yeah. Or what were some of the ones like "Go away" or
there were so many.
"Go die"?
There's so many.
Yeah.
But that's it's just, that's not a top moment. That's the fans revolting against the company.
Yeah, it really is.
And obviously WWE, figured something like this would happen after, the night after Mania. But
yeah,
I don't know. It's frustrating. So, anyways, I made my personal top 5 list. Did you guys make one?
I made one.
Go.
Joe, you got one?
Do it, Andrew. Yeah, you go first.
Number 5.
All right. So number 5, this is my top 5. Not necessarily the best moments, my favorite moments in Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5 was Kevin Owens winning the Universal Championship.
That's good.
We were there in person. I never thought he'd be the main champion.
Yeah.
But he was for, 6 months? Something like that. That wasn't even in WWE's top 100, by the way.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That was not in there. Number 4, Stone Cold attacks Vince in the hospital.
That's a really good one.
It's like maybe the funniest moments.
Yeah, it really is.
In WWE.
It was the birth of Mr. Sacco.
I'll take it from here, nurse.
I'll take it from here, nurse. And then he hits him with the bedpan, which is hilarious. And then he shoves the fucking he shoves something up Vince's ass.
Yeah.
Is it the catheter maybe or something like that? He rips out of him. And then number 3, Mick Foley wins the WWF Championship. That was another amazing moment.
Yes.
And it was like one of the biggest pops of all time when Stone Cold's music
How was that
hit.
not in their top 5? Give me a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like number 8 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah. Number 2 would be Chris Jericho's debut.
Okay.
Just because, that was, you didn't know it was him.
No.
And just, a big star jumping from WCW to WWE. And
Yeah.
again, that was like the biggest pop ever. And then number 1 for me was Shawn Michaels and Triple H reforming DX.
Nice.
Even though, afterwards it wasn't quite the DX that we...
Did you have an honorable mention?
But just them forming DX, reforming it was the best.
Yeah.
Honorable mention?
Like, one that you're like, man, like...
DX...
I've got 1 spot left, and then 2...
DX mocking the Nation of Domination is like the second funniest thing they've ever done.
Yeah, it really was.
The crotch just came from the bathroom.
The crock.
Oh, right. Yeah, the crock came from the bathroom, and you should have smelled what the crock was cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love really that. So who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Go ahead, Eric.
All right. So at number 5, I've got Chris Jericho's debut.
Okay.
At number 4, Mankind winning the title. It's a great moment.
Yeah.
My list is pretty similar to yours. Number 3, I've got Kevin Owens winning the title because I was like right there.
You were right there.
Yeah. Number 2, Kurt Angle in the milk truck.
Okay.
It was such a good moment.
Of course.
And then my favorite is CM Punk's pipe bomb.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very
Joseph. Good. Oh, and my honorable mention is the NXT invasion.
The Nexus?
Yeah, where they just like beat the shit out of everyone and then it went off the air.
Right. All right. Joe?
Yeah, so I've got some honorable mentions.
You get one.
I think that for me, the Stone Cold, I'll take it from here, nurse, is definitely, a top moment.
Yeah.
I think Shane appearing on WCW in the simulcast.
Right.
That's good.
Like them showing like it's over, we've won.
Yeah.
Not only have we won, we've destroyed them and bought them.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
And then I would say another quick honorable mention was DX forming, really for the first time when they did the little press conference.
Oh, yeah, the press conference. That was good. Yep.
You know what I mean? So my top 5, give or take, and again, if I had more, there's probably 100 of these, but
right.
When Flair comes out, and Flair was not part of the WWF at that time.
Right. When he returns as the co-owner.
When he comes out as the consortium.
Partners! Yeah.
Yeah. It was so great.
Yep.
It was so great. I watch that all the time.
Yeah.
My number 4 is like Stone Cold stunning Vince.
Mm-hmm.
No one did that back then.
Right.
No one messed with the boss.
Yeah.
Like that was such a big moment. That really started it all for Stone Cold.
Yeah. No, that was an honorable mention for me because it was so great. I appreciate the fact that you and the World Wrestling Federation care, and I also appreciate the fact that hell, you can kiss my ass. So good.
Here's to you. For Tyson. And then I would say my number 3 was the reforming of DX. I watch that all the time, Andrew.
Yes, it's so good.
That's top 3 for me. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Jericho's debut.
Mm-hmm.
And number 1 is Mick Foley winning the title.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, another honorable mention: DX invading WCW, or at least trying to. Like that. That's a good.
That's a good one.
Good
WCW.
One too, WCW.
Yeah.
All right. So Let's give some awards for Raw and SmackDown.
Okay.
All right.
I can do that.
Good. So who is your worst dressed? Joe?
Eric?
Andrew?
Riot Squad.
All of Riot Squad.
All of Riot Squad.
Even
All of
Liv
Riot
is
Squad.
bad.
I'm going to go
worst
with all
dressed?
of Riot Squad.
Yeah.
Even Liv Morgan?
Yeah. Sorry.
Joe, you too?
Yeah, that's what I had. I'm not even kidding.
But Liv Morgan. All right, I just went with Sarah Logan, so I just went with 1/3 of the Riot Squad.
Okay.
I can't put Liv Morgan in there.
Yeah.
Hold on, judges? Yeah, that was a sweep.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Best dressed?
Bobby Roode with the U.S. title.
Correct.
Oh, yes, that's mine.
Sweep it.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
So a naked man holding a belt.
Yeah.
We all got that?
Yes.
You bet
Men
you're right.
without, what is it? Men without pants fighting for a belt.
Yeah, that's so good. A guy in a Speedo with a title.
Yeah.
Worst acting.
Kurt Angle?
Are we sweeping
Kurt
every
Angle.
award this week?
Oh, my God. We're 3 for 3.
Yep.
Best acting?
Braun Strowman?
Joe? No.
I had The Miz.
I had Finn Balor
Okay.
selling the curb stomp.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a feeling this next one's getting swept. Worst comment? What? Let's say it at the same time. Let's say it at the same time. Ready? It starts with "Oh God." 1, 2, 3. Oh God! It's worth $12 million.
They're worth $12 million.
Didn't do it, Eric.
That's because that's my best comment.
All right.
Yeah.
What's your worst comment then?
Hey guys, Braun Strowman is coming. Okay.
All right. Fine. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Best comment? You got $12 million.
Yeah.
I have the Revival saying, "We are professional wrestlers."
That's good. I like that.
Yes.
That was really good. Really good. I mean, the Kurt Angle thing was so bad. It was so good.
Uh-huh.
I really could make a case that was my best and worst comment.
Right.
Yeah.
But I also like what Corey Graves said when Enzo came out. Unfortunately, Enzo wasn't in catering a few minutes ago
That's right. Yeah.
when Braun was destroying everybody.
Yeah.
Worst match?
Asuka versus Nia.
Joe?
I had the Revival squash match. I hate that crap.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I had the Riot Squad versus the Charlotte, the Naomi, and the Becky for the 10th time.
The Charlotte.
The Charlotte squad.
The Charlotte, Naomi, and Becky squad.
Yeah.
Super slow-mo?
Reigns.
Yes.
I'd
Yes.
Marv versus Titus Worldwide.
Okay.
Another snoozer.
Reigns versus
Yeah.
Siraj, because Reigns always wrestles in the middle of the show. Like, we're an hour and a half into Raw,
Uh-huh.
or like an hour and 15 in the Raw, and then Reigns comes out for every week he wrestles right in the middle of the show.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, it's the next 30 minutes is all for Roman. It's
Oh,
the
yeah.
Roman show for the next 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Best match?
Seth versus Balor.
Yeah. Joe?
Did you say, Andrew, did you say yeah?
Yes. Rollins versus Balor, yeah.
Sweet, man.
Of course. Worst move? Strowman throwing Cole into the security guys.
Yeah. Sweep it.
I had every football move that Mojo did. And they
okay.
said every time he did it, they said, football move.
Yeah.
5. I counted 5 of them. I counted 5 and then I stopped counting.
Wow.
So when's he going to team up with Gronk?
Oh, look at that pass blocking.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Best move?
1, 2,
curb stomp?
3. Curb stomp.
Curb stomp.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess it was done.
I was going to make a joke, but you know what?
Yeah.
It's not worth it. It's the curb stomp. You can't joke about
Yeah.
that. It's too
Yeah.
serious. Worst moment?
Nia selling.
Oh,
Her leg
my
injury?
God. Yeah, that's a bad one. Joe? Almost.
You know me, I hate the Superman shit. Braun Strowman lifted a fucking Mack truck.
Oh, you mean the Incredible Hulk shit?
Right.
Yeah.
He's the Incredible Hulk. Give me
Those
a
are
break.
both bad.
Yep.
But this always hits me in a, it just pisses me off every time I see it. but I had to once again watch Goldberg beat Kevin Owens
Yeah.
for the Universal title at Fastlane. I had to watch that shit again.
Yeah.
Please make it stop. It needs to go away. They need to like erase it from the fucking history of the company, like Benoit. Just get that out of there. It never happened.
Yeah.
You need Goldberg to say some racist shit, Andrew.
Oh, it's
And then they'll just erase everything from our existence.
God, I hope so. And then best moments.
Braun running wild on Raw.
That's your best. You're acting like you're asking us.
Yeah, grow some balls.
No,
what's your best moment?
I was trying to gauge some reaction, like see if you guys would flip out.
Well,
obviously, it's Bobby Roode winning the U.S. title.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that yours, Joe?
Absolutely. I know you'll probably say the curb stomp, which was amazing to see as a moment. But yeah, Roode winning the title.
I had curb stomp for move and moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right.
That's fine. Yeah.
Sweep it.
Well, thank you. I was
Yeah.
looking for you. I was looking for you to approve it. Thanks.
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 You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you for saying you're welcome. So that's all for awards. So now let's move on to breaking news.
All right.
So would you guys like to hear a short story?
I would.
Yay!
Yeah? Okay, so take a listen. So last year, a man named Richard Rodriguez was arrested by the DEA for running an illegal $10 million steroid production and distribution ring. Then, just recently, Rodriguez disclosed the names of some celebrities who were his customers. He told this in an interview with filmmaker John Bravo, who's making a documentary about all this. The celebrities he named are Mark Wahlberg, Josh Duhamel, and Roman Reigns. Steroids. Not Joe Anoa'i or whatever, however you say his last name.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
Hey, you keep doing news, and I'm gonna go piss.
All right, Eric's gonna go piss. While we
Do we get another slow mo? I'm gonna go piss.
Yes, we will. Yeah. So what? What?
Or we can pause.
Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? You can keep going. It's fine. So yeah, what do you think about that, Joe? Roman Reigns, huh?
I think this will be really interesting to see if McMahon protects him or throws him out to burn.
What do you think?
I don't know. They can't touch steroid stuff. If he's really guilty of this, and they, I think he might have to release him or something.
Yeah. Like this, but this guy got arrested like early in 2017. If he named Roman Reigns and these other celebrities, why haven't they gotten in trouble for this?
Well, first of all, if you're an athlete in a professional sport, that's who anybody cares about.
Yeah, but it's still illegal. You're buying illegal steroids, so you're illegally buying drugs, right?
Yeah, Andrew. If the government had a nickel for every time someone in the U.S. took an illegal drug, which is still marijuana in many places, they wouldn't have a deficit. I mean, people do illegal drugs constantly, and they witness it. They don't do anything about it. So I don't think steroids is something that's even in their wheelhouse. Like, I don't know.
Well, but it's the
people
DEA.
take steroids now legally.
The DEA is going to charge this guy for distributing it. So why don't they care about the high-profile celebrities that are involved? Usually they.
Here's why. Because when it comes to steroids or drug use, but especially steroids, how do you prove that Roman Reigns bought and took a steroid? How do you prove that?
Well, with witnesses, with the guy that's giving him up, just like Goodfellas.
Look, murder's a serious crime. If you have a he said, she said, you're still going to go after it because it's murder.
Yeah.
But because a rich celebrity took some steroids,
Well,
and he's going to deny it, and you can't prove it, why would you even go after them?
well, okay, I guess that's Roger Clemens then. I mean, they went after Roger Clemens,
Yeah, they did.
and they
lost.
right, and they got nowhere.
And they looked really stupid.
Yeah.
And he, and they went after him because, hey, you're possibly doing something in a sport that we all love and defiling it. Nobody gives a shit about pro wrestling.
No.
Or Mark Wahlberg.
Or Transformers.
Yeah.
It's the 2 stars of Transformers.
Nobody gives a shit.
Oh, we gotta get buff for Transformers. No, the robots are the heroes in the movie, not you.
Like every wrestler in the 80s that had muscles did steroids.
Yeah, well, and Vince went to trial for that.
Yeah, so like, who cares?
So they just care about
Again,
the guy
they
getting-
only care about the distributors.
Right. Yeah.
Or if you defiled the sport and did something like where it could have,
Well,
Like,
I mean,
win a world heavyweight
I'm
championship.
offended. I don't think any WWE champion's ever been on steroids before.
Okay, Vince.
Yeah.
Also, so yeah, that's that. I guess I think they'll protect Roman. I don't think anything's happening to Roman because of this. They'll just deny it. I mean, they probably won't even have to release a statement. They'll just ignore it. They'll pretend this did not happen.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Also, Roman's cousin or whatever, whoever he is,
Roman and friend.
Roman friend Jey Uso was arrested for a DWI on Saturday. Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was on SmackDown 2 days later.
Yep. So we'll see if they drop those titles.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they always say for 5th time's a charm.
Yep.
Benjamin and Gable. 5th time.
Absolutely.
Also, WWE announced that Paige will not be in the Women's Royal Rumble due to injury, but they also didn't refute the reports that she's done for good.
Yeah.
This was, what the fuck did they call it? When those videos that they post after Raw.
Oh, like Raw Fallout?
Raw Fallout.
Yeah.
They Mike Rome interviewed Paige, and she said she won't be in the Rumble. But that's it. They didn't say that she's being forced to retire or anything, and
Yeah.
maybe they're saving it till after the Rumble to announce it, since
Maybe.
they got a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
I
Good.
don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Also, they announced that Chris Jericho will be at Raw next week,
Yes.
even though he's like still doing stuff in New Japan.
He actually doesn't have like an exclusive deal with New Japan,
Well,
so
right, yeah.
they don't care.
But it's interesting that he's kind of doing both. I mean, he's just
Yeah.
making an appearance on Raw, but
Yes.
Eric Bischoff will also be on Raw.
Yeah.
The
Kevin
last-
Kevin Nash pulled out.
He did?
Yeah. And he's also not going to be on Raw.
Did he really pull out?
Yeah, he did.
Did he say why?
No.
Huh.
He just says
That
he's
sucks.
unable to appear.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man.
isn't Scott Hall going to be there? I wanted to see the Outsiders.
I know. You can see one of them.
See one of them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, Eric Bischoff, the last time he was on Raw was 10 years ago for the 15th year anniversary.
Wow.
Oh, that's funny.
Jeez.
I
Yeah.
remember that. He came out and, like, promoted his book.
Yeah. Yeah,
And,
that's
like,
right.
The
Something dumb.
15th year anniversary, like, those past ones, they haven't treated like they're that special.
No. This
Like
one,
this
like
one,
they're...
they're like treating this as the biggest show ever.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
By the way, Kevin Nash is off because he had knee surgery recently, and he still can't really walk
Oh,
Oh, bummer.
I guess he doesn't want to come out in crutches or
Yeah.
and look weak.
Yeah.
right. You gotta keep the big guys looking strong.
That's true.
They also announced that Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler will be on commentary at the Manhattan Center.
Uh-huh.
So that should be that's
Right.
that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Yeah. Any other news?
I got news.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were on Chris Jericho's podcast.
Yeah.
And Owens was asked about his segment with Vince, where he had to headbutt him.
Yeah.
And Owens said that McMahon was talking a bunch of trash before the headbutt,
Right.
using some not so PG language, telling him not to take it easy on him.
Yeah.
So basically, it was like, "Headbutt me, you piece of shit, you bastard." Yeah.
I'm sure it was worse than that. Yeah. He had
I'm
to pump
sure.
himself up to get headbutted.
Yeah, you can see the veins swelling. Yeah. WWE had four new people report to the Performance Center.
Yeah.
First one is Candice LeRae. She was in the Mae Young Classic. Gargano's wife. I met her. Friend of the show. Because she met me at War Games.
Yeah, uh-huh.
She met me.
Yeah, I'm sure she knows who you are.
Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Candice?
Hey,
also,
Candace,
they've signed Todd Smith and Raymond Rowe, known as the tag team War Machine.
The Ascension. Oh,
yeah.
War Machine.
Yeah.
And these guys would look pretty brutal. Like, you see that's a photo of, like, them in their garb.
Yeah.
The picture that they post at the Performance Center where they're like, hey, guys!
It's just them in WWE shirts.
Yeah.
Like, we're here!
We're here!
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Also, they signed, and this was a rumor a few weeks ago, Trevor Mann, also known as Ricochet,
Right.
also known as Prince Puma.
Prince Puma.
Yeah, so that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
As far as other news, Bobby Lashley and Ethan Carter III it looks like they're done with TNA.
Rumors!
Well, not really. Okay.
it goes to
it's all right. Fine. We'll go to rumors.
All right.
Rumors! Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe! Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God! John Cena will finally turn heel?
No chance! Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years? Confirmed!
Hey, Eric, you got any rumors?
Oh, man, do I have rumors or what?
What is this, amateur hour?
Yeah, I guess so. So it looks like Ethan Carter III and Bobby Lashley might be done with TNA. Yeah. So both of them worked shows and they lost, and afterwards they took a bow and did that thing. Something really interesting about EC3, as the kids like to call him, he was booked for Renegade Wrestling Revolution's Over the Top event on January 28th, which is actually a co-production of Booker T's Reality of Wrestling.
Wow.
And he has backed out of that. He is no longer doing that.
Right.
So people are saying, ooh, he might be in the Rumble.
Now, do you think he's big enough to be in the Rumble?
No.
He's no AJ Styles.
No, he barely made it through NXT. He was
Who are
like,
you talking about?
his name was like Derek Bateman when he was in
Carter
NXT.
the third, who was apparently a big star.
Yeah.
In,
he was on the
TNA.
4th and 5th season of NXT, like when they were still doing,
And that was a reality show.
And he joined TNA in 2013. Let's see. So that's those. Blah blah blah.
Well,
this is cool. So it looks like WWE is planning on having the Manhattan Center look as close as possible to the original Raw.
Yeah, that should be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Lots of member berries.
I got a couple of rumors.
Go for it.
Go.
So there's a rumor that they might have a rematch between Scott Hall and the 1-2-3 Kid next week.
Really?
But who knows if they're even in wrestling shape?
I mean, they're not.
No, like not even close.
Scott Hall's not wrestling with his shirt off. I'll tell you that much.
No.
Yeah.
You mean like the roll-up victory one?
Because 1-2-3 Kid was basically a jobber.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone thought, Razor Ramon was going to win. There's a little squash match, and he wins. And it was like, oh my God, that's what launched. Yeah. That's why he was called the 1-2-3 Kid.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that was like a huge moment because they never did that before.
Do you think they'll have the briefcase match with the money, and then X-Pac will like almost kill himself falling off the top rope?
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh man, that was you know what? That's an honorable mention for top Raw moments.
Yeah, right. And then it's apparently a couple of places I found said that like it's almost a foregone conclusion that Stephanie McMahon will be in the Women's Rumble and be in the ring alone when Ronda Rousey debuts.
Well, that's a feud that they hinted at like fucking 3 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago, yeah. 3 WrestleManias ago.
Yeah.
It's past. It's over now. Like maybe that's what's gonna happen. Ronda beats Stephanie at Mania, but that's not a Mania-worthy match.
No. Blurg.
Not at all.
No.
But then again, most of them are not WrestleMania-worthy matches. Also, Hulk Hogan responded to a fan on Twitter saying that he will not be at Raw next week.
No surprise there.
Do you believe him?
No. They don't want anything to do with him right now.
Oh, I think
they still don't. They don't need Hogan.
Yeah.
Really?
They've got so much.
They've spoiled every surprise.
Yeah.
We know everyone that's going to be there next week. There's not going to be one surprise.
Oh, I'm sure there will, but I don't think Hogan's
a real American.
Yeah, but you have to understand. Remember, Hogan came back when Raw was popular.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I would say Stone Cold, Rock, Undertaker. Like, those guys are more about the history of Raw.
I know, but it's still WWE. I mean, so Kevin Owens and Kevin Nash and Scott Hall. I mean,
they're part of the Monday Night Wars.
If this is like the 50th anniversary for WWF, then he has to be there. You can't even have it without him.
Yeah.
I am
but this
a
is just
real
Raw,
American.
So. Look, I hope he's there.
Forget all the racist things I said. I am a real American. Fight for the whites. Fight for the what? Oh shit! I mean no.
Right, fight for the whites. Nice.
Yeah. Also, Kevin Owens and Jason Jordan are both reportedly banged up, which could be the reason why Jason Jordan didn't wrestle on Raw, and also why Owens was not on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah. I'm not complaining about Jordan.
Right. Well, look, we like Jordan now. He's the reason the curb stomp is back. Really,
that's right.
He put Finn Balor in that predicament.
Yeah. Predicament.
Predicament. Last thing I have, Serena Deeb, who is once in CM Punk Straight Edge Society and more recently in the Mae Young Classic, is expected to sign back with WWE, and most likely she's going to NXT.
Okay.
Anything else?
I got some rumors on odds-on favorites.
Oh, did it change again?
Did it change again?
It keeps changing.
Keeps changing.
So basically, the top 3 have been kind of bouncing around.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns, Shinsuke Nakamura, and John Cena.
I've said Shinsuke for a while now.
Yeah, I've seen Shinsuke keep popping up there.
Just because that's, I hope it's
so
Nakamura
did you guys,
Styles.
And maybe I don't want to jump on Eric, so I won't say it. I'll let Eric say it. But are you going to say, like, the one that just came on here, that's like a jaw dropper?
No.
Oh, okay. So good. You finish, then I'll say.
No, that's what I got. I mean, it just keeps shuffling around those top 3.
Undertaker.
They're always going to throw odds on there, right? Like CM Punk has odds, Undertaker has odds.
Yeah, I saw
Kenny
one.
Omega.
I saw one that had like Donald Trump and Obama, and I was like, "Give me what the fuck?"
Yeah, just dumb, right?
That's stupid.
And all these guys are usually like 100 to 1. Well, somebody went from 66 to 1 to 10 to 1
Ziggler
this week. Who?
Ziggler?
Daniel Bryan.
Oh,
what?
And he's now 9 to 1.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
So Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles at Mania.
I think it's going to be Shinsuke and AJ.
Yeah, but that is interesting. That definitely is interesting.
Yeah.
And again, that would go towards my they did it 3 years too late thing. Because I said he should have won it 3 years ago.
Well, that's true.
Of course.
Or what was the Rumble where he wasn't even in it and Batista won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had no choice but to put him in the fucking
match.
match.
Because everyone fucking revolted.
Yeah. But maybe just like last year, like the Thursday before the Rumble, all of a sudden Randy Orton became the super high favorite.
Yeah.
And then won it 3 days later. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, it's
I don't even want to look this time. Like I don't want to look like a few days before the Rumble and have it spoiled. If it's going to be spoiled for me again.
Yeah, I agree. Let's not.
But like we saw Randy Orton was favored, and we're like, what? That's stupid. Oh shit.
Can we all just agree not to look up odds on next week?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I've had my pick for a while. So
I mean, it's funny because that same Rumble was the last time we willingly cheered Roman Reigns.
Right.
When he was on, it came down to him and Batista.
Well, yeah. Well, it's What do you want to eat?
And everyone was going nuts for Roman.
What do you want to eat? A shit sandwich or an older shit sandwich?
Well, yeah, but Roman was a heel, and we were all rooting for him back then.
Yes, because.
Yeah.
Would you rather eat a shit sandwich or an older shit sandwich?
Yep.
I guess an older one. The WWE is trying to tell us.
Get it.
Right. Yeah.
Get it.
Well, I guess the older shit sandwich might have lost its flavor, but all right, you know what I'm trying to say.
I get where you're putting down.
All right, so that's all for rumors. So let's move on to trivia.
All right.
The Incredible Hulk.
Whoa. Yeah.
Can lift a Mack truck.
Of course.
Okay.
Yes, of course he can.
So this is not the trivia, but try to guess. So what Braun did was he deadlifted a truck. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight deadlift.
Yeah.
What is the world's record for deadlift right now?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, you got me.
Any idea in pounds?
What's a ton? 1,000 pounds?
2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds is 1 ton. Ah, God, I don't know. I'm afraid I'm gonna sound stupid, but
yeah,
maybe like I don't know, maybe 1 ton or 1 ton, maybe or no.
Yeah, so that's not far off. It's 1,000 pounds, half a ton.
Okay,
that's 1,025 is the world's record.
Not anymore.
It's the most weight that anyone's ever recorded in human history.
Nope, not anymore, Joe. Not anymore.
Now,
pretty sure that truck was 3 tons.
Guess how much that truck weight will go over under. Let's see. We'll start with Eric.
Eric,
Give me. We'll do pounds.
how many pounds does that truck weigh? Come on.
I don't know.
Come on.
1,500 pounds.
No, it's way more than that. 10,000.
Higher.
10,000. I got 10,000.
Higher.
Oh.
25,000.
Higher.
What? Wow. The whole with the trailer or just that one truck?
Just the one piece.
Wow. Okay, 30,000.
Trailers don't weigh shit unless they have a load in them. Higher.
38,000.
Higher.
50.
Higher.
Oh my.
65.
Higher.
What the shit?
80.
80,000 pounds. That motherfucker broke the human record times 80.
Oh my god.
And that's why it's just dumb for me.
Well, well, a deadlift is don't you just have to pick it up a few feet off the ground?
To your knees. You have to pick it up to your knees. Basically.
Well, he did way more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's even crazier.
Good God.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, did you I see this video all the time on Instagram, but it's when Big Show and Sheamus on SmackDown like maybe 10 years ago had this punching bag on the stage with Booker T like moderating it. And like Sheamus did his bro kick to the punching bag, and it was like, oh, that's 1,200 squares per inch, or per the force of the kick or whatever. And like so he kicks it, and like the clip is literally like he kicks it, it says how much, and then Booker T goes, wow. And then Big Show punches it, and he beats Sheamus's record, and then Booker T goes, wow. That's it. But
God,
it just reminded me of that. It was funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's hilarious and stupid at the same time.
Yes. And dumb.
And lame.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 2 5-star reviews from iTunes. This first one is from President Psycho 99. I'm already afraid. Oh, he gives us 7 stars. You can't do that, but he gave us 5 and then put 7-star podcast. So he's doing like the Mike Meltzer thing. This is one of my favorite podcasts, and the content is amazing. I found these guys at Comic Palooza.
All right.
And I became a fan ever since. Hashtag 7 stars. Hashtag push Eric. Hashtag fire Josh.
Yeah.
Thank you. I agree with one of those things.
Hashtag 7 stars. This is from Peyton, a.k.a. He's in our Madden franchise. So take a listen to this. Always love listening to these guys every week. These guys inspired me and a friend of mine to do our own podcast. Hashtag Too Sweet Podcast. I liked all 3 of y'all until Joe beat me in the divisional round.
Oh,
Cardinals.
So you lost a fan there, Joe. Now he's the Redskins in the new season, but yeah.
Oh, Redskins.
Yeah. Well, no, he was the Cardinals, though, when you beat him.
Oh, now he's a Redskins. Gotcha.
Now he's not, yeah. So there you go. On to fan questions. Our first one comes from Naj Omari. Should we be expecting a Ziggler versus Rude ladder match at Mania, a la HBK and Razor at WrestleMania?
That'd be great, but is this all just a work?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Especially when they have to use everyone. They do those, they always do the 7-man ladder matches.
I like those.
Yeah. Jason Deerham, does Vince have a better chance of getting us to love Roman Reigns or getting us to hate Daniel Bryan? I think we already do kind of hate Daniel Bryan. So
yeah.
I think he's...
I think we're annoyed of him.
Bryan. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Broken Paul, with Bobby Roode being the U.S. champ now, who's going to chase it, and will he stay a babyface or make the heel turn we all want? Who's going to chase the U.S. title?
Mojo.
Yeah, I would say something stupid like Jinder.
Yeah,
again, there's not many options. That's the problem.
Not.
So he's just going to keep fighting the people he already fucking fought.
Yeah.
So that's going to suck.
Yeah, I got a question. It's a fan question, almost like a trivia kind of for you guys.
All right.
Go.
So Lesnar, Cena, Orton, and Batista, they were all the developmental class of 2002, right?
Lesnar, Cena, Orton, Batista.
Yeah.
Right.
Collectively, how many Rumble wins do they have?
Holy okay, hold on.
Cena.
Give me each guy again.
Cena,
has 2.
Orton Lesnar, and Batista.
Lesnar.
Batista has 2.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's correct.
Boom!
Boom!
Nice.
Good. Next question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Your question moderator.
What?
Oh,
I also was someone I saw on Instagram as well. The Rumble where Cena, the first one that Cena won, where he was number 30.
And
then the last 3, the final 3 were John Cena, Triple H, and Batista.
Yeah.
And I was watching this and I was like, wow, all 3 of these guys have won the Rumble after this one. you know?
Right.
Cena, it was funny. Chris Leahy, when do you think Rollins will be pushed and pushed hard as a solo top of the company guy? Superstar shakeup, never. And how long will you guys be in Philly? He was the top guy.
He was.
When he was the heel champion, he was.
Yeah.
It was the Seth Rollins show.
Honestly, it's not going to happen until they finally do a Shield versus Club thing for 3 months.
But that's not him being a single guy.
No.
I thought that's the whole point of him fighting Triple H at WrestleMania was to give him the push that he needs to be the top guy, and then he just went to do a tag team.
It's you don't stay as a top guy anymore. You're a top guy when they have something for you.
Well, he's not a celebrity. He's only been in that shitty Wesley Snipes movie.
Hey, don't forget he was in a Sharknado.
Yeah, exactly. He was in Sharknado fucking 4 or 3, whatever the fuck it was. That's the problem. We were talking about this before the show. He doesn't even dress cool anymore. Remember the white attire from SummerSlam?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Oh yeah.
He just wears black pants now, and it's not even a cool design.
Nope.
It's just black pants. What the hell, man? You used to look so badass.
Yeah.
And now you're standing next to a fucking shit face.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Chris, we're gonna be in Philly. We're planning on flying up Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And then we're flying back Monday morning. So Saturday and Sunday we'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll probably go out after NXT.
Yeah.
And after the Rumble.
Yeah.
First round's on you.
Exactly. And the second round's on your friend.
Yes. And then we're going home.
And then we're leaving. Marcus Muniz, do you believe Bobby Roode will have a U.S. title run like Zack Ryder did a few years ago? Well, Zack Ryder only had it for a couple months, right?
Yeah, he didn't have like a really great...
Bobby Roode's really not like Zack Ryder, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, is he going to get murdered by Kane? Is that what he means? Like, Kane's going to
that sounds
put him
about
in a
right.
wheelchair?
I like that. Yeah.
Mitch, do you think there will be any Kofi-esque high spots in the Women's Royal Rumble? And if so, from who?
Oof.
I mean, I'm sure Charlotte will do something cool, but maybe that's as far as it goes.
If I had to say anyone's going to do something cool, I'm going to say it's like maybe like Ruby Riott, you know, someone who's like from NXT, maybe Charlotte or Bayley.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I don't think anything crazy is going to happen because just the fact that they're having the Rumble is crazy.
No, that's
like
true.
I don't think they need to do anything gimmicky this first time around. Now, you might see something cool where you have a few women like they've been doing lately where, like, you know, there's like a superplex that involves like 5 girls, you know, or something like along those lines I can see. But, you know, like Nia Jax does like a 5-woman suplex.
I'm sorry. I said Charlotte. She's not even going to be in the Rumble.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, no, there will not be anything.
Probably not.
El Juano, what are your ingredients for a 6-star match? Now, he's obviously referencing Dave Meltzer, who now gives 6-star matches.
It's no longer just 5-star?
Which doesn't make any sense.
No.
So, no, I don't have any ingredients because that's not a real thing. There's no such thing as
Hard
a 6-star
like
match.
giving 110%.
Right. Extra credit.
Good analogy, sir.
Yeah.
Matt Hansen, the Fashion Files were the hottest tag team in the summer. Now they're jobbers. Can you explain why they weren't given the push they deserve? Well, they were always jobbers.
Yeah.
Like, they were the hottest tag team, but they weren't wrestling. So
right.
That's true.
They didn't wrestle.
Yeah.
Ever. So they were kind of always jobbers. But they should have given them some sort of push while people cared.
Yeah.
Now all their shit's, you know, straight to video, on demand.
Yes.
Right.
All that crappy stuff. Alejandro, does Jinder do steroids? No.
Yes.
No.
No, Alejandro. Roman Reigns does steroids.
That's true.
True. That is more true.
That is more true. Caleb Stuckey, any chance WWE already knows they will clear Bryan by WrestleMania and they're just keeping it quiet till it gets closer? I guess that's, you know, that's reference to Joe bringing up the rumor that he's coming in the Rumble. But
yeah.
But if WWE didn't like Daniel Bryan then, why do they all of a sudden love him now to win the Rumble?
That's now he's become an old guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. When
now
you're
he can
old,
be a part-timer.
Now he's old.
Right.
Crow Johnson, which male and female superstar cut the worst selfie Royal Rumble promo on SmackDown Live? Baron Corbin for the men, and then probably like Tamina for the women.
Yeah.
Tamina sucks.
Yeah.
Pop Culture Junkie, Push Fireberry, Jason Jordan as Universal Champion, Finn Balor as Cruiserweight Champion, or Lana as Women's Champion.
Oh, God. Push one of them? Or Push Fireberry?
Yeah.
Push Balor as Cruiserweight, push Barry Lana as Women's, and Fire Jordan as Champion.
I agree with Fire Jason Jordan. I'd push Lana and bury Balor. But at least Balor you'd kind of have to watch that shit. You'd kind of have to watch the Cruiserweight.
Yeah.
Or at least, I don't know, the Raw segments. Dave Schneider, why do you think WWE lets us know the surprises for next week's Raw without shocking us on Monday? because it's all about the money. They want the high ratings. They're trying to get that 4.0.
They're trying
to get 4 million people to watch Raw next week. That's why.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Will we?
Joe, do you think they get 4 million next week?
Huh.
I do.
You do, huh?
What?
Yeah, I think they'll hit. They'll touch 4. Yeah, I do.
All right.
Yeah, I think they'll get close. I think they'll get it. Dale Cover, question for the ages: Who would win in a fight between a taco and a grilled cheese sandwich? This is from a movie. Do you guys know what movie?
I don't care.
I have it. You'll like it.
Wait, hold on.
I'll ask this in the
Is
meantime.
it from Nacho Libre? No.
No, it's from Hot Rod.
That's right. And they're like, oh, obviously the taco, because or they're like, oh, what is it? Or a fair fight or prison rules?
Yeah, prison rules. And then Isla Fisher's like, the taco if it's prison rules. He's like, wow, that's pretty racist, but accurate.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Alan Castro, why are farts hilarious?
Are they though?
They can be.
They can be.
A good, unexpected rip can be pretty funny.
Because it's from your asshole, and that's like,
asshole.
That's supposed to be like forbidden, and like when you fart, it's like, hey, my asshole just opened and let out some stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I come to think of it,
this all sounds fantastic.
Not very funny.
Fantastic.
Mark Furman, if Bray Wyatt deletes if Matt Hardy deletes Bray Wyatt, is there a good chance to give Bray a few character tweets? Also, more JR and Flair impressions. Hashtag, is that a woman? Yeah, hopefully he will delete Bray, and then he'll take a few months off and come back, and he'll be super awesome.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that'll happen. Adam Wilson, with Jimmy Uso and Roman's alleged steroid scandal, do you think they're having a family bet on which Uso can dodge the biggest scandal? I mean,
I hope
it
not.
sure seems like that. I just can't wait to see what. Which Uso got arrested? I can't wait to see what the other twin does next week.
Heroin.
Try to pop,
heroin.
Try to top him. Gary Kuzchuk, pick one surprise Rumble winner: Aleister Black, Dolph Ziggler, or Chris Jericho.
Jericho.
Yeah, I'd say Jericho. Jericho never won, and he's like the Rumble. He's like he has the record for most time in the Rumble.
Yeah, he does.
I thought he was going to win last year
because he's the GOAT.
Yeah. Burke, Taker wins the Rumble, beats Brock at the same place Brock took the streak because Vince logic, right?
Ooh,
maybe.
Yeah. Could make sense.
That'd be better than Roman beating Brock, but whatever.
It would be.
Sarah, did y'all know it's okay to say guys are best dressed? If someone thinks you're gay for it, they're gay. Hashtag no homo. Well, Sarah, you must be pretty happy this week because we all picked a half-naked man this week. Hashtag no homo.
Okay.
Or hashtag
mostly naked man.
Hashtag some homo? And finally, Jeremy T, are they really going to do Raw 25 with no pyro?
It's almost required that you need pyro now. Come on.
They haven't had pyro for a while.
I know, but it's Raw 25. At least one pyro.
Just one pyro? And who gets it?
Like opening pyro.
Oh, okay. Like Roman Reigns gets it. He never had pyro before.
You have a battle royal to see who gets pyro.
It's pyro like to Roman Reigns music. So
yeah. Will they do it for WrestleMania though? There was like
they do.
Okay,
but that's it now.
Guys! It's Raw's 25th anniversary. Anything goes. There'll be pyro. There'll be old superstars. Vince will sexually assault the divas. I mean, anything goes. That's all like old school.
Yep.
That's true. Who's going to join the Vince McMahon Kiss My Nuts Club? Bring out the divas.
Bring out my nuts.
Welcome back, Kelly. Bring
out my nuts.
Welcome back, Kelly. Trish, Lita. Guess, do you know why you're all here? Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, bring out Tori too.
Oh boy, Joe will cry.
Mm-hmm.
Tori's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, Monday. Yeah.
Where?
Where?
At the Barclays Center.
Yeah.
Aww.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all for fan questions.
Yes.
So
that's all for the show.
You know, it pretty much is.
Except
I'm excited for next week, though.
Yes.
We got the Rumble predictions.
Yep.
I'm defending the title that I've had since. I've had it for so long now. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Like since SummerSlam.
Sure.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I'm like the Brock Lesnar of the podcast.
Yeah, you're really pulling a Joe Pisano right now.
Yeah, you really are.
I mean, they used to call
also,
it
that's
a Joe
not
Pisano.
possible because you're actually on the podcast.
Oh, can't wait for the fight next week.
Yeah.
We'll live stream it on Facebook Watch, just like WWE.
There we go.
The mixed beard challenge.
Yeah. Anyway.
But no, like they don't call it the Joe Pisano anymore because that was so long ago. You know, like now they call it the Andrew Pisano. It's been a while.
2017.
Yeah, I mean you're living in the past, man.
Yes.
All of your title reigns are 2017.
I've been the champion. I've been the champion this whole year. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to make sure to tweet out that the last 5 minutes of the podcast are just Andrew stroking his ego.
It's like Kevin Owens the week after he won the Universal title, and Chris Jericho. He's the longest reigning Universal champion of all time.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But now that's Brock Lesnar. I brought the show to a depressing ending, but I'm going to make up for it right now because. We got to shout out one of our fans, Cody Masters, who is an executive chef in Austin, Texas. And we thanked him at the beginning for joining Patreon. He sent me an email saying that he's a chef and he listens to our podcast while he cooks. And so I replied to him. I was like, jokingly, I was like, oh, man, we should have you over for dinner sometime since you're a chef. And he was like, dude, I'll send you some food right now. What's your address, man? Let me do it right now. So... he sent to my house this giant box. I mean, it's humongous, full of all this food that he created. Like he developed the recipes for and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And my freezer is full, so you guys have to come over and take some of it,
all
or
right.
just come eat it, whatever.
Sure.
We could save it for the pay-per-view parties, but
yeah.
I've had a couple of them so far, and they're really good.
All right.
It's all really
Very
good.
cool.
So thank you to Cody Masters.
Thanks,
that was awesome.
Thank you.
It's so much food. It's so much. So yeah, that was awesome of him. But yes, until next week, make sure you subscribe to our podcast on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Google Play, Podbean. Give us a 5-star review.
Yep.
You can also watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
Yep.
Check out our official website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com.
Yep.
Like the show on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You got to choose your spots.
No,
Say it after.
Follow us on
Facebook.
Like us on
Twitter,
Facebook. Yep.
All right, Sami Zayn.
Yep.
You can also follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano.
Yep.
Joe's at Joe Pisano24 on Twitter and Joe Pisano on Instagram.
Yep.
Eric is at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter and E is for Awesome on Instagram.
Yep.
Thank you to Songfinch.com for making our theme song.
Yep.
We have t-shirts available at ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling for just $19.99.
Yep.
And you can become a supporter of the show at Patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling for exclusive rewards, such as you get the NXT podcast now on there. For just $1 a month, you get all the NXT podcasts. So there you go.
Yup.
Yes.
Yes.
If there's any time for a yep chance, it's now.
Yeah. Yup.
But hey, also next week, we're going to do predictions. We're also going to do something that Joe thought of, which is we're going to have a Royal Rumble draft where we're each going to draft 10 people. Right, Joe?
Yeah. We're each going to draft 10 people. And, we throw in like a few dollars each. And the winner, and then the winner wins the money.
Well, Joe, you said a couple weeks ago that you were throwing in $500. Eric's down for $5, and then I said like $1. So
yeah,
just gonna hold you to
And then I said, "Ha, suckers." Yep.
Right.
I don't remember that last part.
So we each pick 10 different names, and then see which list wins.
Perfect. I love it. And I call first pick. Dibs. Yeah. I got dibs on the first pick. All right.
Well, since I'll be in studio, we're going to randomly draw that. So.
I just called dibs. I called dibs.
Ooh, I didn't hear it.
Too late. You didn't hear me call dibs?
I took out my headphones.
I'll call dibs again right now.
Didn't hear it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week for the Super Show.
Super Show.
Super Show.
It's the Super Show.
Oh, no.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big Flair's pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every certain most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made hashtag push Eric Gallo push him off a cliff. Doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling?